Yesterday I had a whole chicken, and so I cut off the legs and the thighs, and I put the rest in the slow cooker, and I cooked it overnight. So today I have a pot full of chicken bone broth, and this is the chicken I removed from the bones. So for the rest of my ingredients, I have a large onion, the rest of my pack of mushrooms, a cup of carrots sliced, and a cup of sliced celery. I've melted half a stick of butter in my pot on the stove, 4 tablespoons. So I'm going to add my onion. Next, I'm going to add the carrot, celery, and last my mushrooms. I'm going to stir it up, and then I'm going to cover it so that will allow it to steam a little bit, and that will help it to get done quicker. This is a great meal to make with your family, with your children. I have 3 children, and so my oldest would chop the carrots, the next one would chop the celery, and my youngest would stand in a chair over the washing machine, and I'd put down a chopping board for him, and he would, with a butter knife, cut the mushrooms. Now I did have to go back and chop the mushrooms a little bit smaller, but he was learning and he was gaining some experience in cooking, and they all did, and it's a great thing to do with your children. It helps them to get interested in cooking and helps them to eat better too. My vegetables are still sizzling, but they're cooked and ready to go. Next, I'm going to add 2 cups of chicken. Now I'm going to add my broth. I'm going to add my bay leaf, a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of salt, and a half teaspoon of pepper. Now I'm going to stir it up. I like to use egg noodles in my chicken noodle soup, but I cook them separately, and I keep them separate, and I add them when we make a bowl. That way my noodles don't become waterlogged and soggy. So for your soup, fill your bowl with your noodles. I've used egg noodles here. You can use macaroni, rotini, any kind of small noodle that you have in the cabinet. Just use it. It'll be fine. And I'm going to add my soup to the top. So here's my finished chicken noodle soup. Make sure to take the bay leaf out. That will cause it to have a strong taste. This is one of my family's all-time favorites. Delicious. Now it's your turn to try. This is Jackie from Otherwise. And remember, dinner's at 6.